What's up guys, Kinks here, and I'm gonna take a controller apart because this one, the buttons are so fucked up, and I don't use it. I only use it when friends come over, they play with it, and yeah, I don't really play with this one myself. It's just these buttons, listen, goddamn, you have to they're sticking hard, man. I don't know. But we're gonna take it apart. This is the controller that came with this Xbox 360 when I got it, the slim one. And we're just gonna take it apart. I'm using a flathead, a really tiny one, because the star fucking screws are bitches. Look at this shit. Let's see if I can get a good lighting. Some shit. I'm not gonna be able to. I'll show you guys. Well, actually, I have one right here. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what these look like. The bitch will focus. I don't think it's gonna focus. Will it focus? We're gonna zoom in on it. Nope. Alright, well, go fuck yourself. It's not gonna work. But yeah, I'm gonna take the controller apart. Oh, goddamn. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I was hoping that wasn't gonna happen. Let me tighten this bitch real quick. Alright. So yeah, as I was saying, the star screwdrivers, well, star screws are little assholes. And they just don't open. They don't cooperate at all. So what you're gonna want to do, if you're cheap ass and you don't want to go out and get a star screwdriver like the T8 ones, what you're gonna have to do is oh my god, this motherfucker keeps opening and closing. God damn it! Look at it, did it again. Look, I'll close it, closing it, and then go like this, and it comes back out. Whatever. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go and get one of these really tiny. It's not focusing. I do not know why. Bitch ass motherfucking tiny ones like this big. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know, some gay shit. But you're gonna want to get one of these tiny ones, and you're gonna want to put the screwdriver in to the hole, and you're just gonna spin it. You'll know when it's in the groove because it'll get really it's gonna be tight, and when you go to spin it, it's not gonna want to fucking work. Well, it's not gonna not work. You'll know if you fucking screwed stuff before. You'll know. And then you just open it. There's two screws here on both sides of the battery pack. If I can get this bitch ass out, there we go. If there's two screws, goddamn, that you're gonna want to unscrew, obviously, because if you don't unscrew them, there's no way in getting the shit open. So you get those two, which I'm gonna want to put in a container that I have, just to not lose them. And then there's one right under here, right under this. It's right there. So either you're gonna want to do this, make a circle to get the screw out, this spot, and just peel that bitch off. If I can actually get to it. Let's see, motherfucker. All right, no, fuck it. So what you're gonna do is either scrape this bitch off, or if I can actually get it, hold on. I think I got this. Oh. I think I got it. God damn. Okay, well there's a screw right there. Right there. And you're gonna want to unscrew that. Get this. Okay, now it's skipping holes. What the fuck? Here we go. You want to get this out. And when you get this out, it will just open it. It'll just make it open easier. It's one of the screws you're gonna need to get out, because if you don't get it out, you're gonna get fucked over. You're not gonna be able to open this. So you're gonna go like this. If I can fuck that one. You wanna unscrew this shit. Pretty sure I got that one out. Find out. Nope. Okay. Oh well, wow. I didn't even touch it. Oh wow. No, actually I did. I just kind of dug into the side. Shit, Mobby. God damn. Alright, there we go. You want to just put all your screws in a container so you don't lose them. And if like, just put it somewhere where you know you won't hit it on accident, because if you hit it on accident, you may lose all your screws unless you have like a really good eye. You can find them bitches. I got a carpet, so that would shit the bed really hard. It'd be terrible. I actually took apart a Gears of War controller before it was already broken, so I took the bitch apart, and it was already broken, so it's not like it really mattered. If you look at the case, all the holes are shit. It's my little brother's controller, and when he gets mad, he tends to throw his controllers. Like, there's not even anymore. Yeah, he tends to throw his shit around, so I took it apart. Now I was gonna put it back together. Like, I was gonna see if I could fix it, but that shit was so like broken. There was no way in hell I could fix it. If I can get a shell, I could possibly fix it, but like a new shell. And I'm not gonna take this one apart and give it to him, because he's just gonna break it. This is one of my. That was an awkward hand position. This was one of my original. Well, I had the original Xbox 360, but those controllers are broken. He broke those when he played on it. He played on that Xbox less than I did, mainly because he always broke it. All the shit. Broke my Gears of War 2. That was my Xbox. I thought it'd be cool to just put my Xbox on the side of my fucking TV, just because it made a lot more room for me. And when I had done that, my game had froze. I got into a lobby, and the host left before the lobby started, and the shit froze. The game froze. I don't know why. I don't know why it froze, honestly. It might have been why. And yeah, my Xbox froze, and I had asked him. I don't know why I didn't get up myself and do it, but I had asked him. I'm like, yo, can you go shut off the Xbox? And he said no. And I'm like, come on. Well, obviously I wasn't nice about it, because I didn't want to get up myself. And he went over to it, and he kind of shoved it. It wasn't on purpose, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I knew it wasn't on purpose, but my Xbox fell when he shut. Like, it didn't even shut off. Actually, it didn't even shut off. It was more of he shoved it on accident when he pressed the button, because there was nothing on the side. It was like this. Here's the Xbox. Well, here's the TV. Here's the Xbox. When he shut the button off, it just fucking like fell over, and it just hit the ground, and it made a loud grinding noise. And I was so mad. I got to the Xbox within like a matter of seconds. Like, I stood up real quick, grabbed the thing, shut it off, and then I turned around and started yelling at him. My game was broken. I ended up playing Gears of War 1. Oh my god, I cannot get this fucking screw out, dude. Oh shit, I thought that thing fell. God damn, the screw is pissing me off. Let's see if I got it this time. I think I might. I got it. But yeah, my Xbox fell over. Ran to it. Grabbed the Xbox, shut it off. Did all that. That was probably the last time I put an Xbox next to a TV like that, standing up. Alright, now that all the screws are out, you can go ahead and gently pull off the case. It might give you a little trouble, might not, I don't know. There you go. These pieces right here on the inside, hold on. Oh fuck, goddamn. Shit. That's the first time this happened to me. There you go. There are two little prongs for the batteries that go in here, which are right here. Those things, I don't know if you can see those. For the batteries, they go in there. And you're going to want to gently, like, move it back and forth a little bit and then pull up. Not hard, because if you pull up hard, you're going to fucking shit the bed. It's just going to fall out. Now, I made the mistake of actually... Where's my controller? That's not it. I made the mistake of putting my fucking... whatever you want to call them. Things that make my shit vibrate. The cable like this. When you put your cable, like when you put your thingies in, whatever you want to call them, these, when you put these back in, make sure you put the wire on an angle so it's touching, or not necessarily touching, but as deep in as you can to the motherboard, because it just avoids pinching the cables and that shit not cooperating after that. So take this out, gently. Be careful because you don't want to break this, because without this, you are sincerely fucked. Because without that, you're not going to be able to play with that controller ever again. Now, this is the D-pad. You can go ahead and just pull that out. And this goes to the buttons. You can go ahead and pull that out again. Pull that out also, I mean. And put those somewhere. Make sure you don't lose those, because if you lose those, you're fucked too. This is a fucking joystick. I do not know why it is out. So, I'm going to go ahead and put that back onto the motherboard. And just leave that over there. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the buttons out. Well, I'm going to, because these bitches are sticking hard. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take the guide button out, which I had already done. And there's a casing that goes around the guide button, which you do not want to lose, because if you do lose it, oh my god, that motherfucker's sticky as shit. Look at this. This is dirty. You can't even see it. Because if you lose this piece, you are actually screwed on the guide button, because it just kind of, I'll show you a demonstration. Motherfucker slips out. Look at this. So without this piece, you are fucked. So make sure you go ahead and put that over to the side somewhere. I have two, but that's from a different controller. I swapped it out with my older brother's controller. Now the buttons, you just push those out. Don't be worried about them, like, oh, this comes off too. Don't worry about that either. Don't be worried that you're gonna, like, don't be nervous. You're actually not going to put the buttons in wrong somehow. The buttons each have an individual groove, which I will show you in a second. I do not want to pull those out just yet, so I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh, well, that fell out anyway. Whatever. Let me just take it out. You clean the hole anyway. That's what she said. Okay, so now you have all your buttons out, and now you're gonna want to put them somewhere where you do not want to lose those. For my sake, I actually do not want to lose those, even though I do have backups over here, because if I lose them, it's just gonna be bad. Because I need them. Now here is the D-pad. You're going to want to take that out, and the way you take that out is, I do not know if you can see this, so let me grab my phone, and I gotta do this. Open the motherfucking, goddamn, that's not what I want. Light. Okay. So now if you look, oh fuck, that's too bright. I'm gonna do it like this. Alright, see those shiny, like, silver things over there? They exist right here and there. Those are tiny ass motherfucking Phillips head screws. So what you're gonna want to do is take a tiny ass motherfucking Phillips head screwdriver piece, or just screwdriver in general, like this one, which you probably cannot see, and you're going to want to put that in your screwdriver. If you have one like I do, put that motherfucker in. Shorten this bitch because I don't want that short, I mean long. And then you just put the screwdriver in, and you spin it, obviously. If I can actually get it into the fucking groove, which would be helpful. Oh. It's just, this one's a bitch anyway. I had trouble with this other one, the other controller. Alright, this is not going to come out, is it? Hold on, I'm going to just skip ahead to where I get the screws out. Okay, I have the screws out. Now what you want to do is just take them out. Put them somewhere where you will not lose them, more or less a cup or whatnot that you have laying around. I'll hold it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the flathead, and take the flathead piece, or get your flathead screwdriver, and there are these little grooves, like these little prong thingies, not prong thingies, but you just want to stick your screwdriver in there and just pop it. You're not going to want to like break it, but you just, it's one of those like fucking, you'll see when I get this out. Nope, didn't come out, did it? You're just going to take the piece and you're just going to push it gently forward, get it out of its spot that it's in, so the hook gets off of the little platform that, or whatever. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up because I'm not making any sense. I'm trying to get this bitch out. So enjoy some shit of skipping. No, actually I'm not gonna skip this, fuck that. I'm gonna just, god damn, why is this being such a little bitch? Oh, I got it. God damn, I dropped the tube. Alright, so now there are these little pieces right here that just groove into this, that go into these little holes, like these square pieces. This goes into there, the squares, and you just gotta stick your screwdriver in there and push inward toward the center, and it will pop out. So that's all you gotta do with that. Now what I'm going to do, because this motherfucker is sticky as fuck, I am going to find a wet rag of some form, which I actually do not have. Fuck. So I'm just actually going to grab a tissue, not tissue, a paper towel, and I'm going to put some motherfucking water on it. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. Make sure you dry up all your shit before you actually put it away, like put it back together, because if you do not, you will have a situation and a non-working controller. So I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to fold this motherfucker up. I don't know why I'm showing you. And just get it wet. Ooh, I just made a little too much. I made a mess, actually. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. The shell's empty, so it's all good. Just going to clean that shit up. Alright, the shell is really dirty, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wet tissue, or napkin, or paper towel, whatever you took. In my case, it meant the fucking paper towel. And you're just going to want to stick it into the hole and do a circle motion. No homo. And that is what she said, actually. It's more or less what she said, because if a guy said that, that'd be a little weird. So stick your tissue, or napkin, or paper motherfucking towel, and just make sure you get every inch of it, just to get all the sticky goop or whatever the fuck you got in there. Sperm, soda, syrup, your woman's, you know, vagina juice, aka her cum, you know, that stuff. The stuff that your girl likes to produce when she gets wet. Make sure you clean up that hole, know what I mean? And then take every hole that is there and just do the same. Get rid of all the sticky stuff, whatever's in there, whatever you want to get rid of. Clean up the hole just a little bit, not just a little bit, just as much as you can. And once that is done, which I am not done, so I don't know why I'm talking about when it's done. If you get into the, like, if your fucking tiny holes are stuck, like and all dirty and stuff, take a screwdriver and just push it through, like that. I just kind of fucked myself over. Let's see. Oh. I kind of ripped the napkin. That didn't help me at all. Let's try this. I'm pretty sure we're good now. Let's get this one done. Alright. Alright. That one worked a lot better than the other one. Okay, now that the shell is cleaned off, obviously doesn't look good. It's all wet. So just fucking dry that bitch off with another napkin. Like this. Get it all nice and dry. I actually might black out all the buttons on this controller later on, because that would be pretty nice if you think about it. So put the shell wherever. I don't give a fuck, wherever you want to put your shit. Oh, that backfired. Make sure you don't drop anything, because if you do, you might fucking shit the bed. I could use this if I'd like, but the shell's broken. It gets really fucked up. Like, look at this. All the holes are nice and neat. These ones are all like shattered and shit. So I'm not even gonna mess with it. I don't know why I thought about doing them. Look how fucked up it is. So I'm gonna put that over there. That is clean. So now I gotta do the buttons. So because my buttons are all sticky and dirty and whatnot, I'm gonna wanna pop these bitches out. Get another wet napkin. So I'm just gonna put this one off to the side because it's no good now. It's all dirty and shit, and that's just not gonna help the situation anymore. So get that bitch wet. You know, that's the best way to enter. Oh, not like that though. Definitely not like that. Ah, I fucked up so bad. I think I shit the bed a little bit. Oh no, it's spreading. I think I got it. We're good. Oh well. So much for that. Now that's all dirty. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. So just take your little fucking your button. Get that shit all wet. Clean it off. Just let it sit there for a little bit. Now you gotta get this one. Oh. Going like that and stuff. Get the all inside all wet. That don't need to touch. So no, I grabbed it. Okay, these buttons, just do the same. Just get them all wet. Do it every single one. Just make sure. If you don't know if you got all the buttons, just do it again for a second time. You know, just for extra measures. Get them bitches nice and wet. Oh yes, that's what you want. You know you want your bitches wet. Oh yes indeed. Yes and motherfucking indeed. Alright, now that you got your buttons all nice and clean. Oh, well, I'm not even done yet. Oh god, this one's dirty as fuck. Rub it around in the wet napkin. Doodle doodle doo doo. Doodle doodle doo. Oh, there's blue on my fingers now. Whatever. Alright, now you got your buttons all done, clean, whatnot. You're gonna want to go and dry them off. Let them air dry, I don't really give a fuck. That's up to you. I'm just gonna let them dry with a napkin, which I had ripped. Fuck. I want to dry it off with a napkin. Make it just easier, faster. Because you know you don't want your fucking shit open for goddamn ever. So just dry them off. All that. Just dry them off and stuff. Clean them up. Just a little bit. You know. Makes things easier. I don't know why I said just a little bit. That was stupid. Dry your buttons off as best as you can. I don't know if I got this one, so do it again anyway. Doodle doo doo doo. Doodle doodle doo. Do motherfucking do. Oh, that's dirty on the outside too. Shit, I didn't get it all. Okay, that's good. Make sure you get your button in there. That's not dry. Alright, now that you got that all dry, stick your buttons back where they go into, like this, the guide button. Put that back. I don't know if that's actually put in the right way, so make sure you get your buttons put in. Oh, wow. Actually was put together the right way. Okay. Put your buttons back together. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is, I need to dry this up before I put the motherboard down, because that would backfire so bad. So I'm just going to put that there, dry this all off. Oh, there's still water on here. Dry everything off your surface if you fucked up like I had, made a mess with the water. Make sure you do that, and then you lay your buttons down, get everything into place that I guess you'll need them in. Okay, now what you're gonna want to do is grab your shell, the part that has where the buttons go, obviously. And you're going to want to put your buttons back into place. Don't worry, there is a groove where all your buttons go. There's a spot. It's not like you're going to put your buttons in backwards or anything. There's a groove. Look at this. There's a groove on here. And it just pops back into place. It's okay. It's all good. If I, wow, I'm putting that in A. That's stupid as hell. Mobby. Okay, that one's good. This one should be good. Yep, we're good there. And now A. And wow. I don't know how I managed to fuck that up. Now what you're going to do, take your guide button, put your guide button, what the fuck am I talking about? Button, get your pause and whatnot buttons. That doesn't go on that side, that goes on this side. I lied, goes on this side. Come on, nigga. Alright, got that one in. And I got that one. Now, all the buttons are back in, except for the fucking control pad. Shit. Don't like this one. This one's just a bitch. Now what you're going to do, put this part in. Actually, don't do that just yet. Take the screws that go into it. Get your motherfucking screws. That's not a screw that I want. I need these two. Get your screws. And just put them in the holes that they go into. Get them in the hole. Fuck. Get your tiny Phillips head screwdriver again. Put it in to the screw. Okay, that one's in the hole. Now I just gotta get this one in. Okay, now your screws are in the holes. If you can see that, nope. Well, it doesn't matter. The screws should be in the holes. Now that you have your screws in the hole, you're gonna want to go ahead and put the D-pad back, the inside of the D-pad back into the controller. And then you're just gonna want to take the outer D-pad, the part that goes